This video is brought to you by BossRootin.com.
Fight me, a fearless expression. What are you willing to fight for?
And PowerPerformanceProducts.com, where you can receive $10 off your purchase of Body Storm and Body Effects.
5-month training camp paid off.
Ben, you looked in incredible shape at the weigh-ins and everything. How well prepared did you feel going into this thing?
Very, the most prepared I've ever been in my whole career. It's my 40th professional fight that's been recorded, and this was all or nothing for me. It really was. I couldn't handle losing again. I couldn't handle even a poor performance, even if I had won. The result was the only result I was expecting for myself tonight.
Brendan hit you with that spinning back elbow, and it looked like he came in to try to flurry on you. How hurt were you at that moment, and how were you trying to time that shot that knocked him out?
Honestly, I played possum. The crowd helped me. They were like, "Oh!" And it didn't hit me at all. It grazed it, if anything. The hardest shot he hit me with was when he came in and started flurrying. He hit me with the right hand, I think, and then I started firing back. But the reason I possum is because he's really good at going in and out. He committed in that final exchange, and that's what I needed, because then I was able to let my combination go. And if you could tell, I wasn't done throwing. He just went down in the middle of the combination.
Did you study his Nogueira fight at all? Because it was a very similar repeat of what happened there, where he came in fast and he took advantage of it.
This is the honest to God truth. Everything I know about him is from my trainers. I didn't watch a single bit of his film. I refused to. I was not going to be worried about what he was going to do. I was only worried about what I was going to do.
I know you said you've had some ups and down times in the UFC. Do you feel like this is the new Ben Rothwell, committed Ben Rothwell to from now going forward? You said this was make or break. Do you feel like that's the attitude you need to have, or what was different?
Yeah, for sure. There's no other way. It's the top of the food chain. I have to prove that I am one of the best heavyweights in the world, and this for me is a starting point. That's what I really feel like. All my fights are has all been a building point to this spot. Everybody notices I'm different and I'm changed, and I have the best coaches I've ever had in my whole career. I've got the best gym I've ever trained at. God's given me everything I need right now, and now it's time to go. Time to get back to the fans.
Definitely. What would you tell us about your new camp? Who all were you working with? What is the biggest difference in this one?
Their names are Luis Claudio and Thiago Vega. They're from Brazil. They're Rickson Gracie black belts. I started a gym with Thiago and Luis. They're brothers, and they've just changed everything. They trained me basically, I'll say, the Brazilian way. They've conditioned me like I've never been conditioned, taught me things I've never learned before. They've opened up my game entirely in all aspects. I can confidently say I have the exact same game plan for every guy I'm going to fight in that heavyweight division.
Who do you have your eyes on next?
Doesn't matter. I'll fight anybody. I always will. Always have.
Everyone likes a good knockout. There's been a couple good ones on here. Are you hoping for maybe some consideration for that knockout at the night?
Of course, I hope so. We'll see what happens. The final fight, though, I know John Jones and Rashad Evans could be a pretty sick knockout there too. So we'll see what happens.
Any predictions?
I like both guys, but John Jones is really on top of his game. He's a big guy for his weight class. He's very well skilled in all aspects of the game, and I think he's a champion for a reason. He'll probably be so. Stay so.
Godspeed and party on.